embarrassed for us. I don't want kids, but I also don't want to do my own housework forever. So I'm gonna have to start making that decision. But I get to babysit kids. Like my white friends are starting to have more kids. They're doing the whole family thing, and they let me babysit. I guess old habits die hard. But I babysit and I do it for free, right? Which is fucking crazy. But I babysit and I totally indoctrinate their children with like Black Lives Matter shit, like even like communist manifestos. Like I try to tell them, you know what I mean? Like the power is in the collective, power to the people, that type of shit. No lives matter until Black Lives Matter. But then my cousin, right, who married a white guy, they just had a baby. And I tell their kid all like the opposite things, right? Right? I'm like, all lives matter, right? Like there's no such thing as racism anymore. You know what I mean? So if people think racism dying with our parents, think again. I'm keeping that shit alive. Dating's kind of hard now. Like I won't say that there's something in a dating pool. I just know they're not cleaning it. Like they're not cleaning it as regularly as they should be. Like I'd rather swim in the New York Harbor than swim in the current dating pool. But I don't know, I feel like that's like easy for me to say because like I date mostly on apps, and even that's like a loser thing to do. But I've accepted it. But what I haven't accepted is why there's so many ugly couples looking for thirds. Right? Like why aren't they grateful for the plus one they already have? Like why are they looking to add someone else to the thing? Like it's never attractive couples. And while I'm at it, it's never attractive women saying no hookups. Like what's the deal with that? Right? Like who are these sick fucks soliciting? I don't know. One of my exes did one of those like DNA things where they give their DNA to the government to see where they're from. Right? But like she didn't go with one of those like 23andMe kinds. Like she went with one that told you the general area. Which is crazy because I could have told her where she was from by looking at her. Right? Like she's one of those transitional browns where like in the summer she looks like Sammy Sosa, but in the winter she looks like Sammy Sosa. I don't like when people fish for compliments. In fact, like I never take the bait. Like if someone was like, oh my God, I'm getting so fat, I'd be like, your eyes are working to the absolute best of their ability. I don't know what to tell you about that. Like I don't fish for compliments, like I don't expect them. Right? Like I expect constructive criticism. Right? Like when I post a picture on Instagram, I'm like, what could have been better about this? Right? And it helps that my mom never fails to tell me that. She never fails to tell me where I could improve in like the style and the facial area. Which is like kind of rude because it's like you gave me this face. Like I don't, right? Like you're not on your burner account. Right? Like this is being offensive. My parents tell me weird shit. Like my dad has told me to save my money and to not waste any money like on a burial or a funeral for me, which I appreciated because I had no intention of doing that. But it kind of felt like giving consent to a would-be rapist, right? Like I was gonna do things, but I was gonna do that anyway. Now, I will say two things. That was my only dark joke, and that was not a slight against women. This next joke is. So it's very hard being a female comic because men don't think women are funny, right? And before you say no, I think women are hilarious, I have a girlfriend, so I get it. I understand wholeheartedly the sentiment, but it fucking sucks. I think it's crazy when people like assume I'm a guy. Like it's almost like offensive because men don't dress this well. They don't dress this well. But it's crazy though, like when I like go in bathrooms though, and like guys like act like very chivalrous. like if their wives or something are in the bathroom and they're like, hey, is everything okay in there? And I'm like, sir, I haven't seen anything in this bathroom worth any of this concern. They're safe. They're safe. Like, I don't know, like I kind of understand like being weary of violence in a women's bathroom. But like the only thought I've ever had, literally from the time I open my eyes to the time I go to sleep at night is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? Right? I don't know. I feel like I could fend for myself in a little one-on-one in a scrap. How much time I got left, right?
Well, I was just about to let you know.
Give me, all right, cool. Let's see, my last joke. I'll do a Black History Month joke. Piggybacking on that, people thinking I'm a guy, I think it's kind of interesting though, like when people see me, you know, they read the whole binary sort of thing, and they call me sir, and it's like, black men have fought and died for centuries to be dignified, to be respected by a sir, and I get it every Tuesday at Starbucks. You know what I mean? Pretty easy gig. All right, you guys have been fantastic.
Great job, Madison.
And Madison Thomas, thanks for having me out.
God, I wish I could pull